Right. Let's get it started then, mate. So, talk to me then, Cal, mate. So, for people that don't know you, how
Yeah.
did you get into boxing? Tell me about your journey.
It all started about 8 weeks ago. I was depressed, anxiety out my head. I didn't like going out anywhere. And then one of the lads turned around and said, why don't you come to the gym? Sort your head out a bit, help you with your weight loss. Or just stem from there, really. And then it's not stopped since. Just keep going every day.
That's the one.
Yeah.
Brilliant. So, Titan Gym, martial arts and fitness, that's where you train.
Yeah.
I want to talk a little bit about Titan. So, first of all, what was it like walking in there for the first time with that anxiety you felt before?
Do you know what? It just felt like from the second I walked in there, like nobody was questioning me, if that makes sense. Like no one was looking at me in a certain way. You walked in and you knew you was joining something good straight away. They've all got your back. They all always support you. Helped me a lot, especially Dean, the coach, obviously, he's been pushing me. Outside of the gym hours, we do things, go to different gyms. So it's been really nice. It's like a little family in there. It's really good.
Nah, definitely. From my own experience, whenever I've found a decent gym, a gym I can call home, it's where I know I'm not going to be judged. In most boxing gyms, to be fair, people genuinely just want to help you.
Yeah.
You don't see many big egos in boxing gyms these days. It just seems to be people that just want to help you.
Just want to help you out, yeah.
I've come to notice with Titan that you walk in there a complete novice and you just seem to come out an absolute animal. I don't know what it is about the place, but you all come out of there ready. You know,
the coaches, mate. The coaches, they believe in us 100%. They think that we can go to the top. So we've just got to make them proud and show them and do that.
100%. Does it help that your current coach, Dean Taff Morris, is currently at the top? Does it help knowing that you've got a coach who's currently doing it? He's telling you.
Yeah, that's it. That's it. We've got a coach doing it. He's been there. He's done that. So now he's just got us under his wing, and he's helping us make ourselves better. But it also benefits him because he's helping other people. So it's good for him too.
100%. I always say it's a great part of the journey because we get into this to help ourselves initially, but we end up helping the people along the way. Like even down to just having a chat with someone in the gym who's struggling or praising them. You never know. You might find somebody in the gym totally normal. They look normal, but they're struggling. You give them a little bit of praise. They walk out there. Then I guess I can do this now. Do you know what I mean?
I've had days where I don't want to, because obviously, like I say, it's only been 8 weeks, so I still struggle with my mental health. But I try and get in every day, and when I do that, I come out feeling completely different. It's like it's a cure. I can't say it's a cure for mental health, but it's close enough. It's close enough.
You're going to get, definitely. I'll try. This is why I talk about it a lot. Well, I'm quite glad that fighters bring it up, to be honest, because it's what I want to show people that even whether it's training, going to the gym, you don't need to be fighting anything to do with training.
To be honest with you, the reason why I started going to the gym was to lose weight, and for my mental health, it wasn't to be doing these fights. But then obviously Dean's saw something there to be like, do you want to do this? And yeah, I do. So I've just been putting everything into it. It's literally taken over my life, which is better than what my life was before, where I was just sitting around all the time, not doing much.
100%. So tell me a little bit about your training regimes without giving anything away. What does a normal training day for you consist of?
I don't know really, because it gets mixed up. It gets like mixed around a lot. So we have our normal sessions on a weekday, where we would do weight circuits, cardio circuits, a lot of sparring. A lot of sparring. Going for runs, which the other lads have gone on now. Just putting in the work, just working, really.
So you can thank me later on that you've had to miss that run out. Don't worry.
Yeah.
So,
it's all right. They'll put me through it in sparring in a bit.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
So you'll be making your debut for Fight Club Promotions on November 9th in Birmingham.
Yeah.
You'll be fighting Henry Fisher. Do you know much about Henry?
I don't know much. Obviously, as soon as I heard the name, I think he would have done the same. I've been checking him out. Got shown a little video, so yeah.
It's going to be a good fight.
Very good fight.
Two big lads, both coming from very good gyms. Both are going to be absolutely ready at the right time. This is. I don't know if you heard the interview with Wayne Manning a week ago when I announced that this is a novice title eliminator. So the winner of this will fight for the novice title on the third show.
Okay.
So a little more incentive for you there to get the job done, because we've already got a Fight Club Promotions champion in the gym. Dean Morris is our hybrid middleweight champion, and we've got Chris Leo going for the gloved featherweight title.
Yeah, that's my boy, Chris. He's my boy. Yeah. He's my got some good sparring in. He's a good lad, Chris.
It's looking like I might get some free sponsors out of your gym then, because Fight Club's just going to be everywhere.
Everywhere. Everywhere.
With the fight with Henry and further on, what do you want to achieve in this game?
I think it's too soon to tell. I'm going to be around now because obviously my mental health, it makes me a lot better. So I'm always going to be a part of it. I want to go somewhere big. I'm doing it for a reason now. I feel like I'm losing the weight. The more I'm losing the weight, I'm getting a lot fitter. Got the power, so why not try my best to get as far as I can in the world of boxing?
100%. The reason I asked that question, you gave me the right answer there, is because what should be number one is the training. So as long as you're always training, your mind is always going to have something to hang on to. Whereas the next part, the bonus part of all that, is getting in the ring, having that night, and memories, which you are going to have on November. It's going to be a cracking fight. Yeah. Who would you say at the moment are your inspirations in the game?
Obviously, you've got AJ, Fury. One of my biggest ones at the minute is Johnny Fisher.
Oh, yes.
Used to be the rugby player, not long turned pro. But yeah, I was in his live stream the other day and I commented, I was like, have you got any tips for the bigger lads that are training, trying to get rid of the weight and boxing and that? He actually commented back saying to do more like less with the knees, so more like swimming and take it easy on the knees and stuff like that. So yeah, Johnny Fisher is one of my biggest at the minute. I do like Johnny Fisher. Yeah, I do. I like the influencer boxing world too. I know many people don't really like it that much, but
don't worry. I can edit this part out. Don't worry.
But yeah, Johnny Fisher, Fury.
That's class. So at the moment, would you say at the moment you've learned how to control your mindset? Would you think you're on your way? The reason I'm asking that question is because currently at the moment we do have, I'll call it an epidemic at the moment of mental health, especially in the unlicensed game. And a lot more people are starting to talk now. I think it's really important that a gym like yours is shouted out quite often, because I think the answer you're going to give me, excuse me if I'm wrong, is you haven't got an absolute handle on it yet, but you are training yourself. You are nearly there. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And each day is progress, isn't it?
Yeah, that's it. You just got to take it step by step. It took me years to get to where I am. I've tried. I've had setbacks of things have happened in my personal life, maybe everybody else's personal life. But you just got to take it step by step. And then when you have the right people behind you, and it starts to click. You still have, like you say, you still have those times where it's like it might spin out of control a little bit in your head, but then you've got people around you to pull you back into it.
100%. Going back into like your sort of training, you mentioned sparring. I'm probably going to get you in a bit of trouble by asking you this question, but who's the hardest hitter at the Titan gym right now? Come on, who is the hardest? Gotta be Big Jake's got.
You want the hardest hitter? You want the hardest hitter, and I'm a big lad compared to him, so you wouldn't think it, but Chris Leo. He's got some. Yeah, I ain't gonna spoil too much because obviously he's fighting on the same card, but
he's a power.
He's got to. Yeah.
It's ridiculous power at featherweight. I always say to him, like, his power was ridiculous for his weight.
I said to him the other day, I can't believe it. I just can't. He's crazy. But all the lads, we all give each other a tough test. So.
I thought I'd ask you that question just in case you're sparring Taff later on.
I've had a couple of rounds with Taff. Yeah.
Towards the end, mate, I always want to talk about supporters. I always like to give people a chance to thank people and mention, shout out sponsors, etc. So the floor is yours for the moment, mate.
All right, sweet. I want to thank my mum first off, who I think she's still in here watching. Thank you. And then, to be honest, I want to thank Titans because they've really helped me out like a lot. I was in such a bad place, and they've all amazing. They've all turned my life around. So yeah.
Super.
And then obviously family and stuff like that. Always respect and love my family. So
I always like to end it there because it's inevitable that we talk about mental health during the interviews, and I always like to just show really quickly a bit of evidence that a negative always ends with a positive.
Yep.
As long as you want it to.
Yep.
And you proved it there. So do you want to let people know where they can get tickets from?
Yeah.
Or your tickets, I think, are nearly there. They're on their way. I'll post them.
Yeah, I've got some tickets on the way. If anybody else that hasn't already got a ticket deposited or secured, you can message me, message Billy, message any of the boys in Titans, and yeah.
I always like to add, guys, that if you are going to buy a ticket, I'll sell you a ticket all day long. But the fighters earn more the more they sell. So please contact Cal for tickets, and he will sort you out. Right, mate, I'm going to let you get off. Let you get back to your training. It's been a pleasure, and I'm pretty sure we'll speak soon.
Yeah, nice speaking to you. Thank you.
Cheers, buddy.
Have a good night, mate. See you in a bit.
Cheers, mate.